Hey everyone, I'm Jeff Hulett, your guide to making smart, confident decisions. I lead Personal Finance Reimagined, a decision-making and financial education platform. Today, we're diving into credit cards, specifically how we can help Bob find the best one. Whether you're new to credit cards or already have one, this will help give you the tools to make great choices. Want more insights into decision making and financial success? Check out our resources, follow us on social, explore our YouTube channel, read our book, or try our apps. We've got everything you need to stay on top of your finances. Meet Bob. He's young, but he could be anyone, maybe even you or someone you know. So, what exactly is a credit card? It's a tool that lets you borrow money from a bank to make purchases up to a limit. The key is paying back what you borrow, preferably before interest kicks in. Use credit cards wisely to build credit and avoid extra fees. Best practice tips? Well, let's go. Use credit cards to build your credit history. That's an awesome idea. Make payments with your card, which would be a smart move. And then finally, pay off your balance before interest hits. And that's the perfect strategy. Now, using credit cards to borrow and missing payments, well, that's not so great. Bob's aiming to avoid this pitfall. The challenge? New Year's users often feel overconfident about paying off their card every month. But what if Bob doesn't pay? His credit score takes a nosedive, making future borrowing tougher and more expensive. Feeling unsure? Bob could wait until after college or until later to get a card. It's better than messing up, but it delays building a strong credit history and unlocking those lower interest benefits. So, what's the best move? How can Bob maximize his chance of success and avoid trouble? So, behavioral science gives us the answers through commitment devices. Some ideas: set a lower credit limit or max purchase amount. 2, ask a trusted person like Bob's mom, dad, or mentor to check in. It may seem a little unusual, but it's super effective for driving accountability. And then 3, automate payments to stay on track. Let's walk through getting Bob's card. You can find our app and use GenAI via my book, Making Choices, Making Money. One of my favorite tools is using Chat GPT to help decide on the right credit card. And our Definitive Choice app, included with the book, will help Bob narrow down what's most important to him. We start with this prompt. What are the 10 most important criteria for choosing the best credit card for a person new to credit? Okay, so first of all, don't worry. I'm going to provide all those prompts that we're going to talk about today in the show notes. After that, Bob picks the top 5 criteria that matter the most to him. If he's torn between 2, then a good old game of rock, paper, scissors will settle it. Next, Bob asks Oliver, who's our AI friend that's part of the app, to plug his top 5 into the Definitive Choice application. Bob weighs his criteria. It's super easy. Just follow along with the app. And guess what? He can even ask friends or family to weigh in to help him make the best decisions. Here's Bob's result. Yours will look different because your priorities are unique. It's all about creating a personalized model just for you. Now, let's head back to ChatGPT and Oliver. So this time, Bob asked for credit card recommendations based on his needs. So here's the next prompt. What are examples of good credit cards for college students and why? And then, what are good local credit card bank options for George Mason University students? Now, I picked George Mason. You can adapt this to fit your school or your situation. And just like that, boom, you've got answers in seconds. Next, Oliver drops those credit card options into the app, and Bob rates them against his personal preferences. Now, we've got a special prompt to help Bob break any ties. Remember, his top priority is the credit score criteria and student focus. Yours may be different, and that's perfectly fine. Now, I'm not going to read this whole prompt. Again, it's going to be in the show notes, but this is the prompt that Bob uses to get those extra details. Bob provides the AI with his info, and the AI remembers his previous alternatives. The result? It's a clear, easy to read table showing everything he needs, plus some tie-breaking help around good grades. And voila! Here's the table with all the info laid out. Now here's a pro tip. Double check anything that's important to you, especially those high-weighted criteria. What we know about Chat GPT, it's really good, but sometimes it can make some mistakes. Always good to double check. After reviewing everything in Definitive Choice, Bob rates his options and bam, we've got a winner. Bob is going with Discover, but Capital One is his next choice if needed. He is on his way to credit success. Here's the secret. Financial success starts with a consistent, repeatable decision process. We're building decision confidence. Today's credit card decision is just the beginning. You'll use this approach for everything. I'm showing you the door, but only you can walk through it. And don't forget to check out our socials, PFR's YouTube channel, and grab my book for access to those awesome tools. You've got this, so let's go and make some great decisions.